Hi, this is Charity, and I am working on a mate to this fingerless mitt here. And right now, I'm on my KB adjustable sock loom, and I'm working on this section here, the 2x2 ribbing. It's 2 knit stitches, 2 purl stitches. So I wanted to show you all how I make quick work of the rib stitch, because it can be one of those that's a bit slow, time consuming, and frustrating. On this particular pattern, I'm using the flat knit stitch. This method will also work with the Ewrap method, but it will not work with your traditional knit or your Ewrap. It will work with flat knit or Ewraps. So these first 2 pegs that I come to are going to be knit. Again, I'm doing flat knit, so I'm just going to lay them across. If I were Ewrapping, I would wrap, but I'm not. I'm just doing a flat knit. I'm just going to lay them there, and I'm going to, let me get where you can see, purl the next 2 stitches. Leaving these alone, you can see that there's my flat and there's my 2 knit stitches below it. These next 2 are going to be knit, so I'm just going to place them there and purl okay. We have our first 2 sets of knit, 2 purl, 2 knit, 2 purl. Here we go, 2 knit, purl 2, two knit, and then on this particular pattern that I'm working on, I didn't have an even number of pegs. This was my first sample, so you're going to see me purl 3 right here. And then knit 3 right here, but everything else is going to be purl 2, knit 2. Now when I turn this corner, you can see how these have already got the strand from the knit and from the knit here. So this would be after you've gone all the way around once and you've left your strands, you'll start coming to the pegs that already have the knit. So when you get to those, you just knit right over. Lay your working yarn back in front. Purl 2. Knit. Whoops. Knit. Lay it in front. Purl. Purl. Knit. Knit. And you'll notice with this method, I am not pulling these all snug up against there. I'm not yanking as hard as I can. So when I get when it's time for me to do my next flat knit stitch, I can easily lift the stitches over the peg. And as you can see from the finished project here, they come out and they're a nice tension. They're not loose, they're not too tight. So it's a great method to speed up that dreaded rib stitch. Thank you. Enjoy.